Hello, China. We're excited to be in China bass fishing and hope to see you.
Bass fishing is so good in China.
欢迎大家来到 Major League Fishing 鲈钓大联盟赞皇交流赛。这个在美国家喻户晓的职业鲈钓比赛，此次落地中国可谓是意义非凡。只把赛事引进还不够，这一次卡斯汀为了让 Mlf 更有那个味儿，还专门请来了我们2位在美国的冠军签约钓手，分别是 James Allen 和 Brad Chapman。截止目前 ，James Allen 已经在职业生涯获得过2次 Bassmaster Opens 冠军，1次 Bassmaster Elite 冠军，以及4次 Bassmaster Classic 资格赛选手。职业生涯总奖金超过了80万美元。而 Brad Chapman 的职业生涯一共获得过4次 Mlf 的精英赛冠军，1次 Mlf Pro Angler 年度冠军钓手，14次入围经典赛。职业生涯总奖金已经超过了400万美元。这2位都是经过长年累月的高水准、高强度的比赛喂出来的冠军钓手。我正好有几个特别想要问的问题，想要采访一下他们，跟我来。
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Zheng.
Chong?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Zhao.
Joe, okay.
We both casting media angler.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Nice meeting you.
Yeah. This is a little gift for you
Oh, wow.
in
a
China.
panda.
A panda.
Very cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
A lucky coin? A lucky,
Yeah, lucky
any
coin.
or-
Yeah. This 5 coin from
Wow.
5 different king.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so what does fishing mean to me in my life? It is my life. I mean, it's, obviously faith and family come first, but fishing is my job. It's not just a hobby for me. It's how I make my living. It's how I feed my family. And so it's my life. It's my career. And, I feel like I've worked hard at it, but I mean, I can proudly say I've made a living fishing for 30 years now. So it's been pretty awesome. And it's given me opportunities like this, not only to travel the United States and North America and all that, but here I'm on the other side of the world talking fishing. So it's pretty cool.
Have a wonderful trip.
Yes, very wonderful.
Yeah. So bass fishing for me is honestly my livelihood, but it's also more than that. I grew up doing it and I've done it my whole life. And so I'm very passionate about it. It's got a big place in my heart. It's my life every day revolves around that wake up, and there's always something to do with bass fishing, whether it be actually going fishing or, handling other things that I need to do to put myself in position to go out the next time I go. So it is my life. It's my main, and just love it.
Advice for a young child that wants to be a professional angler is, we always tell people it's time on the water. Spending time on the water, lots and lots of fishing, not only just doing where you go catch a lot of fish. Catching fish is easy. It's especially if it's a place that go learn new bodies of water and catching different species of fish and fishing on a day like today is easy because it's beautiful. Go fish when it's snowing, when it's raining, when it's cold, and learn how to catch fish in those different settings. But also now we have social media. So social media is a great way to learn as well. There's so many different avenues to learn quickly, and then you take what you learn and go apply it on the water, and it makes you a better angler.
So, to be a pro angler, it's important to focus on a lot of different things. Nowadays, there's just so much technology, and just immersing yourself in all the different things, whether that be, rods, different types of reels, baits, lines, learning all those things, soaking it all up and absorbing it and trying a lot of different things, and then just really a lot of fishing. That's the key to, learning, in the sport and learning about bass fishing, is just doing it a lot and spending a lot of time doing it. And if you want to, connect with other anglers, social media is a great way to do that. And just to, connect with other anglers, and it also builds, yourself and your brand, on social media and your presence. And if you aspire to become a professional doing it or take it to a next level, you've got that good base and good foundation you built. But it's all about how much you love the sport and starting there and learning all the basics and putting your time in.
I think competition's great. I think people in general are very competitive, and some people compete with ball sports with their minds. I think we all choose to compete to see who the better anglers are, and it's neat to be in different environments because not only for one do I want to beat all these anglers, but I want to learn from them too. I mean, here I've done this for 30 years and I think I know a lot about fishing, but I come here to a different part of the world and see different ways of how people set up their boats. They have different lures, different ways of fishing. So I think it's good to go and interact with different anglers to test your skill level against other anglers. I mean, we get to come here and compete with people that probably fish here or fish in China all the time, and we've never done that. So I think for them, it's neat for them to come and challenge us, but for us to challenge them as well. So I'm really looking forward to it, excited.
So competitions like this one that we're having here in China are very important, I think, for the sport because, you know, it's a main thing in our sport. It's a main way that we measure, you know, success, but it's also a way everybody connects and learns from each other. And it's a lot like, you know, an Olympic sport. You measure yourself and your own talents, and you get better that way when you have other anglers around to compete against, and it grows the sport, and it just makes it fun. And mostly, you know, you're connecting with other anglers and catching fish and sharing that together.
We have few questions after the fishing. So like the gear, like the how do you choose the point?
Right, Well, and that is interesting, and I can even touch on that beforehand is people have asked me, what do you think about the body of water? I'm like, well, I don't know, I've never seen it. All I could see was a map, but now that I'm here, and I can put my eyes on it. Now I can go back and have an idea of how I want to rig. I can see the water clarity. And what there is to fish or not fish. So I think it will suit my style. I know my fishing style, so I really don't even want to talk to what a local would tell me. Here's how they catch them. I want to know how I can catch them.
So it's a different style.
Yeah, exactly. So and even with what we've done with Major League Fishing in the past. You know, a lot of times we go to a fishery and never get to fish it. We just have to start competing. So I'm excited to get in the boat with James and literally go and try to figure out the fish.
Okay. So my little few questions. My fans, many fans want to know the Chinese bass compete the U.S. big mouth bass. What's different now?
There's one thing I've learned. When I first started traveling the country, I would do my homework and think that I had to have these special lures for California or Florida versus Kansas or whatever. And I've learned after doing this now for 30 years, a bass is a bass no matter where you go in the country. And I hope it's the same in the world. I mean, a bass still is a predator. He likes to chase things and bite things. So we're going to find out tomorrow if my knowledge is true that American bass and Chinese bass are the same. They still have to eat, so we just got to figure out the right lures to get them to bite.
赛前的采访就到这里了，相信这几天大家也看到了他们在比赛时的出色表现。那么对于做钓思路的总结，我们会在之后的视频中为大家展现。本次视频我们还为大家争取了3顶他们联合为大家签名的帽子。老规矩，我们下期再见。